Destiny 2 is a space magic social butterfly game where the main player base suffers from schizophrenia. It features several activities, some of which are raids, where everyone tries to gaslight each other into becoming a femboy.
Homer's gay. Homer's gay. Homer's gay.
My mom's gay.
Shut the fuck up! PvE, mind-numbing bounties that make the dopamine number go up. PvP, queue up to a match where everyone collectively desynchronize from each other. PvEVP, I love Gambit, I love Gambit, I love Gambit, I love Gambit. And of course the story. Follow Blue Bubblegum on his quest to get verified on Twitter. In today's Psych Ward documentary, I will be going in the weeds, in the bushes, in the sewer pipe with the alligators to review a game that has made me question my sexuality. Robot did! That being said, I hope you're ready to see one of the buggiest, funniest, horniest Rule 34 you will ever see. My name is Benson Oliver and your neurons have already been activated. You just appeared for me. Okay. Now
No, I was in the fucking parkour, you fucks.
Oh.
No!
No! Destiny 2 is a PvE PvP free-to-play STD war crime simulator with a game attached to it, featuring many activities for all kinds of players, especially those that suffer from dementia. The game is an open-ended live service desync shooter, so naturally the first goal anyone has on their mind is understanding why the enemy is going in and out of reality. Now, as a Destiny 2 foot fetish connoisseur, it is impeccable that any new player understands the physics of the game. I will now deliver to you a 400-page essay on the physics of a Mercedes ridden by the crack addict awoken warlock I found in a dark alley. Now that you went through the tutorial, part 1 of chapter 572, you should now be able to consistently and effectively replicate the Shardy McTardy aerodynamic technique. Having had acquired this ability, wherever you can summon your Lamborghini, your average gameplay should look something like this. The PvE of this game tends to revolve around increasing the dopamine number, so that once you're on a higher level, you can engage with more difficult activities where the enemy gets to enjoy the high difficulty privileges of Glock 17 and Kevlar body armor. The PvE of this game will have you engaging with mentally stimulating content such as Nightfall, or Nightfall, or Nightfall, or Grandmaster Nightfall. You see, the main difference between all of those activities is how you're going to die. In a Nightfall, or a Nightfall, the enemy will turn into a Bugatti Veyron sports car and travel towards you at 261 miles per hour, whereas in a Grandmaster Nightfall, the enemy's weapons are replaced with military-grade guns. While the lower level content is of course very mentally stimulating, most of the neuron activations come from the higher level content, one of which is raiding, where the greatest risk to you is your own teammates.
Can you guys stop?
It's actually playing up.
It's not even working
You
anymore.
guys already bricked the fucking encounter!
Wanna work out your vocal cords? Ping the Discord server, get 6 people together, and then launch into a raid.
Fucking hermos.
Yeah!
What the hell is hermos?
Weapons, so you want to leave her first?
Yeah, sure.
I swear to God, if any of you fucks fucking look at this monkey. Ooga booga ooga boo. Feeling political? Join any private clear farming Discord server where you can enjoy the perks of having a local femboy always in the vicinity. Tired of having bad teammates? Get some that are even worse through the Destiny 2 Main LFG server. You see, there are 2 kinds of bad teams, a team made of bad players and a team made of good players. The difference here is that the team made of bad players will be unable to complete the raid due to a skill issue, whereas a team made of good players will turn on each other due to the lack of difficulty. I have to deposit! I have to deposit!
3 seconds.
Conditions
0.
not met!
0!
Tired of dealing with people? Slip into the dark side and purchase yourself a DX Racer gaming chair. As you can see, I spent most of my time on the game raiding, the main fun part of which came from the social experience.
Wait, where are you going?
What? But if the PvE isn't for you, you can always of course check out the PvP, where you queue up with 11 other people in a 6v6 match where everyone collectively desynchronize. As an avid PvP enjoyer, I can tell you right now that Destiny 2 is the only game where the anti-cheat gets added to the game in the same update that adds cheating to the game. Now I know what you're thinking. Haha, wow, that's funny, Hermos. Thank God that he's joking and is not serious, right? Look guys, I try really hard to cope with the PvP in this game, but no amount of copium can protect you from this shit. I don't know why I ever took it seriously. I swear to god, if I see another Bungie patch note with PvP in it, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna turn the gun on myself and just Anyway, if PvP isn't doing it for you, you can always try the PvEVP, also known as Gambit. I love Gambit. I love Gambit.
You wanna play some Gambit? Are you feeling alright, honey? You haven't touched your Gambit.
I love Gambit. I love Gambit. I love Gambit. And let's not forget about the story, where you follow Blue Bubblegum, commander of the hooligans blessed by the big nut in the sky on his quest to get verified on Twitter. To understand why the great nut blessed Blue Bubblegum, you must read this 400-page lore book. If all of what I said so far hasn't convinced you yet, then let me tell you about the colorful variety of bugs and glitches that the game gets. Sick of an NPC? Watch them get a stroke in 4K. Game too difficult? Hardware advantage. Bosses too tanky? Hardware advantage. Sick of the leveling system? Set up a macro, go to sleep, and wake up higher level than anyone else. Tired of being able to see things? Play with a hunter. Wanna bully a specific person? Produce too many particles and crash the whole lobby. Wanna walk through the walls? Use an intended mechanic.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的。
Look, I think I made things very clear. Some of these bugs have been patched, but what I'm trying to put on display here is that the bugs and how you're always allowed to abuse them has truly made the game a unique LSD trip. And now for the cherry on the cake. If you're feeling racist, Destiny 2 holds an event every year centered around a race war where every race laughs at each other for being a different race. Do I recommend the game? Well, you see, I happen to be at the bad end of every meta change the game gets. They keep trying to reduce the skill gap, which is negligible for any average player and bad for any heroin overdosing experts out there. That being said, I rate this game a clear farming Discord server out of 2 local femboys in your area. You can't go wrong with a free-to-play, but keep in mind that the majority of the content is locked behind DLCs, the pricing of which can be egregious. Thankfully, there are many shady Norwegian drug dealers on the internet that are willing to provide you a copy for a discount. If you like the product of my meth-induced editing session at 3 AM, then remember to subscribe. If I can get at least 3 Israeli shekels, I can get 0.3% closer to paying my taxes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in approximately 12th of a year when I inevitably access my parents' medicine cupboard yet again.